Hello, Internet. Welcome to Making Money. I'm Eric, and this is your Daily Dollar. Brand new channel, brand new segment. I'm really excited to be doing this. I've been trying to do I've been wanting to do making money for about a year now. So I'm excited to finally be starting here on New Year's. Happy 2022, everyone. So our plan for the year, we are going to be doing a Daily Dollar every day, and each day I'm going to be giving you a new lesson on finance. Could be real specific, could be real general, could be whatever the heck I'm feeling that day. It's going to be completely non-edited, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will find it super helpful. Today, it is the day of resolutions. We are starting out a brand new year. So to do that, the very first Daily Dollar, today's lesson is setting goals. So financial goals are very important. Obviously, when we're talking about finance, when we're talking about anything, losing weight, eating better, learning a new thing, making more money, it's important to set realistic goals. So it's probably dumb to say at this point, because it's been said so much, but if you're setting goals, you want to set SMART goals, and that's S-M-A-R-T. So that is, let's see if I get this. It is specific. You want your goals to be as precise as possible. You want to know exactly what you want to achieve. You want them to be measurable, S-M. A, you want them to be attainable, R, you want them to be, I think it's realistic. It's a great lesson already. And then T, you want them to be time-based. So my financial goal, I'm going to share with you guys as we're going through this process. I really, really think the best way to get something out of these daily dollars is to set a goal and then use the lessons each day to kind of help you get closer to your goal. So that's why we're starting off. Number one, goal setting, very important. My personal goal is to make $1 million in the next 10 to 15 years. 15 years is really my cutoff point. And when I say make $1 million, I mean have $1 million in my investment account. I have a couple investment accounts, and as we go through these lessons, we'll talk about all sorts of different types of investments and accounts and assets and everything that you can think of. But in my personal investment account, the one that I hold dear to my heart and I control, I want to get $1 million in that account in the next 15 years. 15 years is my actual cutoff. The way I'm doing that is I'm spreadsheeting like a madman every week. I'm keeping track of that. So I'm making sure that it's measurable. It's very specific. I know exactly what I'm trying to reach. SMA. Attainable. You want to make sure it's something you can actually do. $1 million sounds like a lot, but when you really get it down onto paper, it's very easy to do. I shouldn't say easy to do, but it's very doable. Compound interest plays a big role in that. That'll be a lesson that we get to as well at some point. But SMA, attainable, R, it's relevant, not realistic. I've got the cheat sheet over here. So your goal should align with your values and long-term objectives. So there's that. And it's true. When we're talking about finance, whatever your goal is, whether it's you're trying to, save up for a new car, whether it's you're just trying to get, an emergency fund under your feet, maybe it's that you're looking for a new job, anything related to finance. And it can be short or long. Obviously, a 15-year goal is a very long-term, is a long-term goal. I advise, specifically for these lessons, try to think of something that you can do in 2022, all right? I know exactly what I want to get to by the end of 2022, and I believe it's 41,000 that I'm trying to get to for the end of 2022. And I've been doing it for a little while now. I've been doing it for about maybe a year and 3 months, something like that. Regardless, that's what I want to get to by the end of the year. I'm on track to go past that by a pretty decent amount right now, which is good. I'm trying to hedge. But that's what I want. So having something that you can, say in 2022, I want to do this. It could either be like in the next 3 months, I want to do this, or in the next 2 weeks, I want to do this. Having small goals along the way to your final goal is also a bigger important thing as well. Obviously, in my financial case, that's what I'm trying to do as well. And then time-based. You should know when you want to accomplish your goal. If it's something like, getting a job, sometimes that's, ASAP. You want to get it as soon as you possibly can. You want to get out of where you're at into the next thing. If it's an emergency fund, you want to start saving right away. You want to get that built up as quickly as possible. So sometimes your time frame is literally ASAP. But if you can set a realistic time frame, and a lot of this has to do with going over your goal, analyzing it, analyzing the possibilities, planning out how you're going to do it. And again, we'll go through tips and tricks on all of that in the weeks and months to come. But yeah, set a time frame and try to achieve it. Don't what's the word I'm trying to say? Don't be too scared to set a very ambitious time frame. Sometimes we kind of shy away from ambitious time frames. Some people are on the opposite end of that spectrum. I tend to be that I set too ambitious of time frames. But ambitious time frames aren't necessarily a bad thing. It pushes you to go harder, to work harder. It's going to be up to you to determine for what your situation is. But yeah, so day one, daily dollar number one, lesson number one, set a goal. Pick something financial, something that you can achieve, and together over the next 12 months, hopefully, we'll try to achieve that. Hopefully it's quicker than that. But again, I'm really excited to be doing these. I hope you guys find this entertaining. I hope you find it a little bit educational. Some of this stuff you probably have heard before. SMART goals is something that people talk about all the time. But yeah, I hope you get something out of this. And I look forward to doing these every day. And I apologize ahead of time for the quality of some of these because, again, not going to be edited. So we're just going to throw these up and hope you learn. So if you have any questions and you want to reach out to me, feel free to do so. If you want to discuss your financial goals in the comments below, feel free to do so as well. Likes and subscribes are always cool too because it's a brand freaking new channel. But do you, man. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.